So no one told you that the mad dragons have their say. The tales are wild, their laughs, they never ever sway. It's like they're always on a roller coaster ride. They'll talk about the game, the players, the score, the goals, and all of the tries. And I'll tune in for you when the dragons start to soar, like I've done times before. I'll tune in for you, cause you're there for me too. The Mad Dragon Vodcast is the place to be. With stories and adventures, it's all you'll ever need. Your friends warned you that there'd be fun like this, but they didn't tell you how much fun you'd have and never wanna miss. I'll tune in for you when the dragons start to soar, like I've done times before. I'll tune in for you, cause you're there for me too. Your friends warned you that there'd be fun like this, but did they tell you how much fun you'd have and never wanna miss? Tune in for you when the dragons start to soar, like I've done times before. I'll tune in for you, cause you're there for me too. Until we say, when the dragons start to soar, like I've done times before. I'll tune in for you, cause you're there for me too. So no one told you that the mad dragons have their say. The tales are wild, their laughs, they never ever sway. It's like they're always on a roller coaster ride. They'll talk about the game, the players, the score, the goals, and all of the tries. And I'll tune in for you.
Well, good day, Dragons fans. I'm Big T, and it's Team List Tuesday, where we go hard all night and falls count anywhere. We're looking ahead to Sunday, where our Red V Giants pack their bags and head across the border and march right into enemy territory, taking on the Broncos at Suncorp Stadium. It's going to be a blockbuster, and you already know where my loyalties lie. The sneaky snack. Now, if you look at the official history book, some nerds will tell you the Broncos technically lead 25-22. They also hold the games at Suncorp in favour of them 13-11. But let's be honest, those stats are older than Kevin Walters' playing days. And, I mean, absolutely nothing come Sunday. We're a couple of wins off, drawing dead even up with them, but we'll close the gap this weekend. Man, I look at those numbers and just wish we were playing down at Cogra this weekend. Why? Because we absolutely owned them there. Had a 5-0. We beat them at Cogra, so wish we were playing down there. Broncos don't like the code, but they'd rather stay up there in sunny Queensland. Well, look, we play in our own backyard this time, so we're going to have to do it hard up in Suncorp. See maroon and gold, but nothing silences Queensland. The crowd look a roaring red V charging down the field. We've got the squad to do it. The boys are primed, and the team list is locked in. Let's break it down, exactly what we're going to do. Strap yourselves in. Let's look at this team list. Okay, Scoop, how are you, buddy?
Not too bad, thanks, Big T.
Me and you again. Where is everybody? I think they've all given up. We've got our loyal fans with us. Loyal fans that come and watch it again. Come and watch the Big T and Scoop show. We'll give you everything.
That's what it pretty much is now, anyways.
Run down on the game. Evening, Ian Johnson. How are you, mate? And he says we're going to have a win. So, yeah. And Dragons will win. Broncos are cooked on your Steve. Thank you for joining us. Grant Rower, how are you, mate? Okay, the first thing I want to do is we've got to have a look at this. There's the ladder. Panthers, Warriors, Roosters, Eagles, Knights, Cowboys, Rabbits, and Dolphins round out the 8. Shark, Tigers, Broncos, Raiders, Bulldogs, Eels, Storm down in 15th. That's a big a big one. Big drop from them. Titans down the bottom as normal, and the bottom team are the Dragons. We know that. I don't know what Ian's going on, treating bloody Queenslanders, but yeah. Anyway, we'll talk about State of Origin a little bit later on. Hi, Mohammed, and hello, Lisa Marie. But before we go anywhere else, Scoop, we need to have a word.
All right, Dragons fans, before we rip into this week's game, Let's talk about a local business that absolutely knows how to get the job done. If you're running a warehouse, moving locations, upgrading your storage, or staring down the barrel of a lease make good, you need the team at Complete Warehouse Solutions. These guys aren't some big city outfit who don't know the area. They're family owned, based right here in Lake Illawarra, servicing the Illawarra and beyond. And when they say complete, they mean complete. New warehouse fit out, they'll measure it, design it, supply it, and install your pallet racking and shelving properly. Safe, compliant, and built to last. Relocating, they'll dismantle your racking, transport it, and rebuild it at the new site so you're back up and running faster than a Dragon's backline shift. End of lease and the landlord wants it back to bare bones? No dramas. They'll strip it out, repair it, repaint it, clean it, leave it looking like you were never there. And here's the smart bit. They even buy back quality used racking and storage systems. So instead of wasting money, you might actually put some back in your pocket. It's tough work, it's hands-on, it's industrial, and it's done by locals who take pride in doing it right. So if your warehouse needs muscle, experience, and a team that won't muck you around, get onto Complete Warehouse Solutions. Because just like the Dragons, when the pressure's on, you want the right team beside you. Complete Warehouse Solutions, your one-stop shop for getting the job done.
Yeah, there you go, Complete Warehouse Solutions. I don't know where I went. Phone them on 42571930 or 0417-223-409 or contact Jeff at completews.com.au. Okay, there's the Broncos side. I'll just play this first because we've got it.
I was going to say, play this segment.
Well, there you go. Behind Enemy Lines brought to you by Essence and Light. Check them out, essenceandlight.com.au. Candles and soaps. Yeah, there's the Broncos side. We have Luke Walsh, who unluckily missed out on the State of Origin side. Josiah Karapani, Tony Staggs, and Shibasaki in the centres. Jesse Arthur's the other winger. Ezra Mann and Adam Reynolds in the half.
His last game against the Dragons.
Preston Ricky, Payne Haas, and Corey Pakes in the front row. Pia Cura and big man Xavier Willison. And Patrick Carrigan locks the scrum. Ben Hunt in the 14, Ben Tolte, Avao Semu, Jack Gojewski, Jane Anderson, Hayes Perham, Thomas Dufty, Jaden Hunt, ex-Dragon there, Philip Coates, Albrix Toha, and Josh Rogers. Rounds out the Broncos side. No Broncos supporter this week. We had one lined up, but he's pulled out.
Like all
I think he's
Broncos.
scared because the Dragons are going to hit him hard. Look, we've got to ask you questions. What do the Broncos need to do to stop the Dragons? And I think just play football. What else can I ask? Okay, which Broncos players, Scoop, are going to be a threat to the Dragons? And you can't say all of them.
Damn it. I'm going to say the fullback, Reece Walsh. He's just been electric.
He has been electric, absolutely fantastic. And Shibasaki's looking at moving clubs. What would you like about Shibasaki at the Dragons?
He's just a good classy centre. I think he can play on the wing as well. So I wouldn't mind him. A good buy to get him because I don't know what other centres they've got coming through because they do have Philip Coates who's coming through, and I can probably push Jesse Arthurs into the centres if he goes onto the wing.
Yeah.
Coates.
But did you hear about Shibasaki? The Brisbane offered him $300,000 a year.
I think he turned it down.
He did, yeah. And we'll be talking about the Blues later, Jess. I don't know why you're not here. I don't know. All right, go back to my notes. Yeah, just questions about and we don't know much about the Broncos side. I was going to ask him to tell us a bit about Xavier Willison. He's such a big player. He's such a key player for their side.
He is a good forward player for the Broncos. He can play a range of forward positions. He can play prop, lock, second row. I think he can play a bit of hooker as well. But he's a bit of a utility in the front row.
I don't think the Broncos are really affected by state of origin this year with, I think it's Patrick Carrigan.
Pretty much, yeah.
The only player in the state of origin side. Payne Haas is back. He's normally in the state of origin side, but he's come back. I think it's his first game back. I'm not sure.
His first game back from injury.
Yeah, so hopefully he's still injured and he doesn't play. Ian Johnson says none of them are a fit. I think that's what he's saying. We're desperate needs. We surely do desperately need centres, and that's my next slide. Nothing much to talk about in the Broncos side, really. It's a strong side, and we need to stop them. All right, Scoop, run us through the Dragons lineup, please, mate.
So, at fullback, you got Clint Gutherson. On the wings, you got Matt Feeney and Seti 2. Not really much changes in the back line. The only change in the back line is Moses Sully comes back from injury and replaces Hayden Buchanan. In the halves, no changes. It's still Daniel Axton and Kyle Flanagan. In the front row forwards, there's no changes at all made. So you've got Loco and Toby Couchman as the two prop forwards. At hooker and captain, Damien Cook. In the second row, Dylan Egan, Hamish Stewart, and lock in the scrum, Ryan Couchman. On the bench, Jacob Liddell makes a comeback from his hamstring injury in the number 14. You got Blake Laurie, Josh Kerr, Leilua, Emre Gula, and rounding out the six-man bench, like in King Dogya. In the reserves, you've got Tyrell Sloan, player that made his debut, I think it was a couple of years ago, and he could be in line to make another play his first game of the season, ISO Fagaligo. And in the number 22, who's been named in the reserves last week, Tyler Peckham Harris, and coached by Dean Young. And your match officials is the middle referee, Wyatt Raymond. One of the touch judges have been named in True Altram, and the bunker referee is Adam G.
Oh, my God, Adam G, my God. Yeah, CT had done his hammy. That's why Feeney's in the side, so CT's out again. Do you think it's the end of Christian Tuipulotu?
I hate to say it, but I think it is. I don't see him playing at all this year for the Dragons for the rest of the season, and I don't think he'll get a contract extension.
Yeah, no. And he says she can't wait for Ben Hunt revenge game. I'm not sure what she's talking about there, but and Ian Johnson, the podcast has been flagged for the last couple. The Muppet Show has flagged us, and we can't use their theme song. So that's a goodbye to that one. Yeah, you couldn't find it. It's been posted now. So yeah. Yes, we do need 4 Jack Bostocks. That would be nice. He could play anywhere in the back line, that kid. Lisa Marie saying it's nasty. Could be nasty. And Annie's saying positive. We got this. Good. Don't forget, if you comment, you get an entry into the Chocky Wheel for $75 in round 19. Well, there you go. I don't want to say this, but it's good to see Emre Gula moving further and further down the pecking order.
Yeah, which is really good to see. I would not be surprised. I'm gonna go. It could be either Tyrell Sloan or I say Fagaligo to
Yeah,
replace
yeah.
Fuller on the 6-man bench.
Well, Fagalilo's a hooker, isn't he? He's a
Got a gut feeling he might be the backup hooker for Jacob Liddell next year.
okay.
Or
I haven't heard that one. And yeah, of course the Broncos have Harson Peter quarterback. Yeah, but we're not talking about Broncos now. We're talking about Dragons.
yeah, get with the times,
Yeah,
Jag.
let's get with the times. We're doing this. We're doing this. Forward pack again strong. That's our future. That forward pack, and
Yeah, it is.
add Kalao Matongi to the mix, and looks like Blake Laurie, Josh Kerr, and Emre Gula are on the outer. We've also got Webster and Hutchison coming through in the line, and they're killing it in reserve grade. Those two, so
Yeah, I think Gahu.
and Halengar, who's killing it in reserve. We'll talk about the reserve grade time a little bit later. So what can the Dragons do to beat this Broncos side? Scoop, what
Less
do they need
bloody
to do?
from the back line. Less errors and no dancing in the back line.
Yeah. That was me backup one, Ian. Father and son running the pod. Yeah. G'day, Jersey flag. Oh, g'day, Marty. How you going, mate? Happy for you to join us. And yeah, we'll talk about Jersey flag a bit later. We've got their team in the. So what else can we say about this team? It's good to see Fagalillo and Packer Harris up with the top team. They would have trained with them this week, so it would have gave them a bit of confidence.
I've got a gut feeling those two might feature at some point from this season, because Tyler Peckham Harris could be the backup fullback next year. Yeah, if Scott Drinkwater goes down, because I don't think Clint Gutherson will be around much longer, even though he's signed on with us next year. I don't think Guffo or Flanagan will be there next year with us.
I think he's got to come to the realisation that he's not the player he used to be.
I got to.
And some players can do that, but other players, they just tend to keep on going and going because they think they've still got it. Yeah, so I don't know what they're going to do with Gutho next year with Drinkwater coming. He's not fast enough. He's not fast enough to go into the centres. He could go into the back row, but we've got that back row. Well, who are you going to drop out of those three? You know what I mean? So
I've got a gut feeling he's going to be a 14.
14, but how's the 18-year-old hooker that we signed? I don't know who the 18-year-old hooker we signed a few months ago is. Anybody, if you know, someone tell me.
Can our stats guru Jesse find out for us in the comments, please?
That's right, exactly right. We do know we have no attack. Our forwards are going forward. If they are, they're making meters. But we're so clunky in the back line. If you notice, when we run the ball doesn't go to the player's chest. It goes above their head. It goes over their shoulder. It goes right out in front, so they've got to reach for it. When you've got to reach for it, you've got to slow down. And, yeah, our halves are a big problem. We know we've got Metcalf coming next year. And you're saying hopefully before June 30?
Yeah.
Is that what you've heard?
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. We've got 4 days. Oh, wait, no. We've got a month's time, pretty much.
We've got a couple of decent backs coming through, Nick Sagranis and Blake Hayden Buchanan. There's a couple of young blokes behind them. But Johnny Burke says Gutho to the wing.
Nah, too slow for wing.
too slow for the NRL, I think.
Big T, can I do a shout out?
Yeah, go on.
Shout out to Andrew Abdo.
Oh, yeah.
He just resigned from being the CEO of the NRL, and he's going over to Tennis Australia after 6 years. So thank you, Andrew Abdo, for your service to the rugby league community.
Yeah.
You've been one of the greatest CEOs that we've had in the past. I think you were a lot better than Todd Greenberg. And it was good to meet you in person too. Yeah, Andrew Abdo.
You met him in Vegas, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I met him and Peter Philandis. Got to rub
Nice.
shoulders in Vegas.
I would have been asking him that many questions. Yeah, that's right. Gutho is still injured, but he doesn't want to let. Well, he doesn't want to let the side down. But I don't know. Yes, Johnny, they do run sideways, and they've got no creativity. But again, we don't get any kick return meters, so all our kicks are from our 40, and we're not putting pressure on them. We're not pushing pressure on the opposition, so we've got to get our sets into their half. But our back three just aren't doing that. Toby Rumble, he's out there somewhere.
There was also
around.
I have someone mentioned on one of the Facebook pages in Jesse Williams.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's no updates about him yet. Apparently, he's called immediate retirement. From
somebody was saying they're talking to Jason Nightingale, and Jason Nightingale said he had enough, and he left. So maybe they can bring him back in a couple of years' time but he'll probably go somewhere else. That's all. We were saying that before. Annie was saying that before, that our forwards are not the issue, and they're getting more and more experience every week, and they're only going to get better and better. Like I'm going to say, those back four, Toby Couchman, Egan Stewart, and Ryan Couchman, they could all be state of origin players.
And same with Loco, because he also is a New South Wales player too.
Oh, is he?
Loco, Couchman, Stewart, and Dylan Egan are all New South Wales players.
Yeah, that's right. So New South Wales have got with that team there, with those four players, they've got a big, or five players, they got a big future, I think. Yeah, Peter Valanci is going to play both roles. I don't know how long for, and I don't know who he's going to name. He's going to be the new CEO of the NRL.
Probably Ivan.
Ivan the Terrible.
Well, Ivan Cleary.
Ivan Cleary, you reckon he's going to step up to the big role straight away?
Hopefully.
What? He wants to be New South Wales coach first, and then Australian coach, and then that's what he's looking at. Yes, no, maybe. What do you reckon about that?
I reckon Ivan Cleary will make a great CEO, or Wayne Bennett.
Wayne Bennett, yes. I think what was his name? John Quayle has probably been the best CEO of football of the rugby league. He took us through Super League. You got the players, you got the Newcastle team to sign up.
I pretty much grew up under when Todd Greenberg was around.
Here's another one, Jeff Parr. He's been around rugby league a very, very long time. He was up the Cowboys and he was at the Knights. I'm not sure where he is now, but I think he's still involved in rugby league. Tanya, how are you? I haven't seen you for 40 years, girl. Went to school with Tanya. Very lovely girl. And hello, thank you for joining us. Yeah, that's right. least started the last few weeks, actually, Loco Pacifica Tonga. How do you think Loco's been going, Scoop? I think he's been going well.
I think he's been going well. He's pushing the likes of, like what you said before, Josh Kerr, Regula, and Black Lorry down the order.
Yeah. And Tanya, you didn't think I'd be here, would you? Hey, talking to people on this computer thingy. I still don't know much about it. I think Mohammed's saying he could end up being the new CEO.
He's talking about.
Yes.
I think Mohammed's talking about Peter Philanders.
Peter Volandis, CEO. He's got a lot of hats on. Thanks, Tan. I love you. I did back then too, but I was too shy. What were we talking about, Scoop? Tanya's put me off now. I've gone all flushed. What's going on? Yeah, again, we've talked about this. Our forwards have been great making meters, but the backs.
Yeah, we're pretty much talking about the Dragons pack.
Yeah, I love that Dragons pack, the way it's shaping. Again, we've got Kalama Matongi coming next year, and it's going to make it hard for the rest of them on the bench.
Well, Keon Kalamantangi coming in the forward pack next year. We've got Luke Metcalf, who's going to be pairing Daniel Axon in the halves. Scott Trinkwood to be the new fullback. Flip Sammy will be one of the players on the wings. And we still need new centre pairing and another winner on the other side of the field, because 62 is just not cutting it to be a first grade player.
Yeah, he's made too many mistakes. He's making meters. He's making good meters, but too many mistakes. Claude led me to go for CEO. Claude's a friend of the show. I don't think it'd be a bad idea putting the Couchies in the back line. But then wouldn't have forwards. Moses Sully might go well in the forwards. He might move to number 12 one day. I'm not sure. Any more questions about this Dragons team, Scoop? It's going to be a tough game.
Yeah.
Tough game against the Broncos.
We can do our predictions at the end of the show, the rest of the NRL games.
Yeah. Looking for any key matchups?
I'm gonna.
Hang on, before you answer that. Come on. Be good. Play the game. I'll make these little things, but I don't use them. Key matchups, Scoop. Where do you think the Broncos might have us, or where do you think we can get over the Broncos?
So what I'm going to point out for the Broncos that are going to have over us is the whole back line, 1 through to 7. I think they're going to be too strong and too skillful against our back 7. What we're going to have over them is probably the youthful mobile forward pack. And then I'm going to do a toss-up. For the interchange, I'm going to go Broncos have a better interchange bench compared to us. So the only thing that we're going to be really good on is the youthful starting forward pack.
Yeah, our youthful starting forward pack. Yeah, Dylan Egan and Hamish Stewart up against Piakura and Wilson. That's going to be a tough one for those boys. Couchmans and Carrigan in the middle, along with Pacifica Tonga and the Couchman boys. Payne Haas coming back. That's a big in for them. Where do you think they'll use Ben Hunt?
somewhere in between the game, between the 20 and the 20 minutes
Well,
end of the first half, 20 minutes end of the second when the forwards begin to tire.
yeah, you don't think he'll come on and replace Corey Paix in the number 9 role?
I think he will, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And we've got conversations going on in the chat, and he's saying CT's done his ham again, Lisa. And Lisa goes, "Yeah, I know, I'm sad. We're all sad about that, but
Because there's
yeah,
a
maybe."
lot of our boys coming off contract at the end of this year.
Yeah.
CT2, like, let me say that again. Unfortunately, Christian Tuipulotu is one of those players coming off contract, or is pretty much off contract.
He's off contract. One of those players. There's a few of them there in that 17 that are off contract. I'd like to see Sloaney kept, but
No,
they're still shopping him around. I reckon if Wayne Bennett got hold of Sloan, he'd turn him into a superstar.
Yeah.
Send the forwards on a dog hunt. Was that a dog hunt? A hunt? We've got a hunt. All right. It's going to be a quick show tonight. We've got some more things to talk about coming up. But there's the game. Dragons up against the Broncos Sunday 2 p.m. If you're up in Brisbane, Queensland way there, up Brisbane, get down and support the boys.
Or travel.
Because they're going to need it. And I know spending your hard-earned money to go and watch the Dragons play. I'd like to see the Dragons give their fans half price for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Because we've been absolutely shit so far.
That's right. Nobody's made a play for Sloane, so maybe you're going to play second division in the UK. Yeah, okay. What's my next slide? Let's have a look. Dragons New South Wales Cup team. Do you want to run us through that side there, Scoop?
Yep. All right. So at fullback, you got Tyler Peckham-Harris. On the wings, you got Tom Kirk and Toby Rumble. One of the centres have been named in Nathan Lawson. In the halves, you got Nick O'Neill. Sorry, not Nick O'Neill, sorry. Nicholas Quinn and Joseph O'Neill. In the forwards, you've got Ryan Hutchinson, Jacob Webster. And in the number 9, you've got Halle Finau. In the second row, or the back row, you got Jarrod Tariq, Dylan Coots, and the captain, locking the scrum, Jacob Halagahu. In the change bench, you got Asai Fagaleo, Filiame Hikila, Matt Assam, I think he was a former Canberra Raider, and Connor Sudler, I believe that is. And on the reserves, you got Declan Purcell. And the coach is Willie Talau, I believe.
He is the coach of the New South Wales. Not going too bad. I think they're running 5th at the moment. They're somewhere in. That's right. Why do we normally go left? We're on it right when we play the game. We don't use our left edge. That's probably our better edge too.
No, we're sitting 7th on the Newcastle Cup.
Well, there you go, 7th.
Table.
Yeah, we lost last weekend. We've got the Canberra Raiders this weekend. Where are they on the table, Scoop?
They are sitting 12th.
12th. So we're ahead of them on the table. So where's Jag? He's just given up, I think. I'm not sure. And Amaka Fetu Camarinona. I hope I said that right. I didn't, but anyway, thanks for joining us, man. He says he's our number 1 fan in New Zealand. Oh well, maybe not our one, but Dragons number one fan in New Zealand. Maybe not ours, but we've got plenty of fans. We love them. We love them all. We love them all. Thanks for joining us too. If you could put a comment, your name goes in the draw for the $75 gift voucher. Round 19. Mick, I think it is Mick Quinn's lad. Sorry, a Gerringong lad. I'm not sure whether, I think he is. They dragged him up.
I'll have a look. Do you keep talking?
Yeah, the way our halves right there, when they turn players back in all the time, they turn them back in, like they come back across them. But we do it 15 metres away from their defensive line. Like, how that they're going to set pretty easy to stop us. And that's why we've got no attack. We do our attacking too far away from the defensive line. God, I wish I was coach. Ian Johnson, he's here. He just doesn't want to show his face. I think he's ashamed. We're not ashamed, are we, Scoop?
No.
We love our Dragons.
So, Nick Quinn, there's an Arncliffe Scotch Jr.
Okay, there you go.
So, pretty much around the corner from me and Billy the Kid.
Do you know him?
Pardon?
Do you know him?
No, I never seen
Why not?
him play.
It's not good enough. You got to go up to him, and shake his hand, and say, "I live around the corner from you. Maybe we can have a coffee," and then get him to come on the show.
Yeah. So Nick Quinn is a 5'8" from the Arncliffe Scots, which was his junior club.
Okay.
So he's a St. George boy, through and through.
There's a big talk about that. How many St. George boys are coming through the system? And it's mostly Illawarra juniors.
And he's 22 years old.
Nice. Ready for first grade. Yeah, they got running seventh. They got beat last week, but they've got the Canberra Raiders this week, and I'm sure they'll beat them. And send them packing. Yeah, we need a younger coach. I'm talking about coaches, Scoop, for the NRL side. Ben Hornby.
It's
it looks like he's firming to be the Dragons coach.
That's good. I reckon he's going to be a better coach than Dean Young at the moment.
He's done his apprenticeship under Wayne Bennett.
Yeah, he's done his apprenticeship under Wayne Bennett. Plus, he's a Dragons boy through and through, minus the few years at South Sydney.
Jobs for the boys. But Wayne Bennett actually said one of our other coaches was going to be a good coach, and he didn't turn out too well, did he, Stephen Price?
No, he did not. Stephen Price didn't last that long at the Dragons. I think he only lasted a year or two, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Because I think he got sacked in 2014, wasn't it?
Not sure.
And then Paul McGregor became the coach for us.
Yeah. And he became the coach after Hook left, didn't he?
Steve Price.
No. Ben Hornby.
Price, then Paul McGregor, and then after Paul McGregor was Anthony Griffin, then Shane Flanagan, and then Ben Hornby looks like to be the coach for the Dragons.
Ian Johnson's saying their Souths want to keep him because Bennett's moving on. He's going to become CEO of the NRL. What about Gus Gould? No.
No, Gus Gould is too old.
Christopher Holmes says he doesn't think Hornby is the answer. But we've got to give a new coach a try. We can't keep going back to these older heads, the ones that win the comp in 2016 and think they're going to do it again.
So Looking at the coaches through the years for the NRL era. So the first ever coach as a joint venture club was David Waite
Mm-hmm.
from 1999 to 2000. Yeah, Andrew Farrar from 2000 to 2002. Nathan Brown, I think he was one of the famous Slupping the Dragons
He
players
was. That's right.
from 2003 to 2008. Wayne Bennett, I think was the longest serving so far in the club's history from no, sorry. He
No.
was from 2009 to 2011. Steve Price, 2011 to 2011, after Wayne Bennett left. And then from 2012 to 14. And then Paul McGregor, 2014 to 2020. And then Dean Young, 2020 to and 2026. Yeah, Anthony Griffin, 2021 to 2023.
Yep.
Ryan Carr after Anthony Griffin was sacked. And then from Ryan Carr, Shane Flanagan from 24 to 26. So most of those coaches had 2 or 3 years before they got Dragons. The only one that lasted was no one longer than that, pretty much.
No.
Then lasted 2 or 3 years.
None of them have actually improved the side. Like the side they got, which
Minus
was always
Wayne
which is always an inherited side. You always cop an inherited side for the first year, and your side for the second year, and you don't work it. I get a new coach, and you get sacked. I don't give it time, and there needs to be an investigation. Jeff Tuvey, I think he does NRL 360 now. He's a commentator, and
So the only sorry, Big T, to interrupt. The only longest serving coach that we've had was Paul McGregor. He was our longest serving coach.
4 years, I think.
2014 to 2020.
G'day, James. It is Groundhog Day. I understand what you're saying.
Oh, we've got a surprise appearance, Big T. Muzzin wants to come on.
Oh, he's here. Where is he? I can't see him. Anyhow, we get to see Muzzer. He can come on and talk about. And Clyde loves your work. Look at that. Good on your scoop. He loves your work. You're doing it great.
Doing research on the fly.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. Yeah, guys saying Little's back. He will be one of our best.
Hopefully he doesn't get injured again.
Yes. Okay. And next slide. It's the Jersey Flex side. And they're flying high. You got Lucas Borg at the back, Kai Andrews and Safidi, Junior Safidi on the wings, David Afu and Oliver Burton. What a great player Oliver Burton is. I hope we can keep hold of him and bring him up to the top size. Eden Hodges and Marley McCurran in the halves, Bailey Carmichael, Dexter Grant, Ben Jackson in the front row, Crichton Miafu, Viliami Amone and Braith Pleckers locks the scrum. Cooper Hale, Lachlan Weir, Mason Phillips, and Leroy Weatherall, Jackson Cahill-Smith, and Campbell Lyons. There's the end. I don't know a lot about these players. I don't know if you know. What are you doing, Scoop? Stop eating your cereal out of an ice cream container. But I have seen highlights of Oliver Burton, and
he looks like the real deal coming through the ranks.
He does.
It's going to be between him and Tyler Peckham Harris for the future fullback role.
I'm going to check something. Excuse me for a minute. I can't see you, Muzz. I don't know what's happening there. He hasn't popped up on in the green room. It would be pretty hard when the board seems to overrule you and you don't have a full power of selecting a team. I'm not sure what goes on there. Scoop's not playing his game. He was eating his breakfast cereal. And Scoop, something happening Thursday.
So Thursday, me, Jesse, and Billy the Kid will be live streaming the women's Game 3 Origin game on Thursday night. So if anyone wants to jump on in the chat and want to comment or want to listen to us live comment, like live the game,
Yep.
jump on Thursday night. Will be about
What time's that start?
7:30, I think.
7:30, nice. Yes. That better be nice. So Thursday night, Jess, Billy, and Liam Scoop will be calling the women's State of Origin game. Destiny Minnow Sinapati from the Titans, Shanae Zykel from the Dragons, Rory Owen, Eels, Ivana Locio, Jasmine Peters is the other winger. I'm not going to go through the teams. Shante Kiraratu, Lauren Brown, Atessa Pulu, Destiny Brill, and Jessica Elliston in the front row.
Breaking news from the NRL.
Keely Josephs, hang on, son. Come on, let me get through this team. Emma Manzelman, Brianna Clark, Lily Yarrow, Jada Ferguson. Extended bench is Chelsea Lenarduzzi, Sophie Hollyman, and Georgia Ravix. Okay, what's your breaking news, son?
The Bulldogs have granted Daniel Saluka Fafita an effective immediate release to go over to the Super League to join St. John's, replacing Nagis Passy.
You could have told us that at the end, mate. That wasn't a very much breaking news. Breaking news has been something happens to the Dragons. That's breaking. That's where we should be breaking the show apart. Run through that New South Wales side, Scoop.
So in the New South Wales side, at fullback, you've got Abby Church. On the wings, you've got Jamie Fressard and Jamie Chapman. In the centres, you got Jessica Surgis, and the captain on the other side of the field, you got Isabel Kelly. In the halves, you got Jocelyn Kelleher in the 6, Jessie Southwell. In the front row pairing, you got in the number 10, Ellie Johnston, the bombing front rower she was in the past 2 Origin games.
Oh yeah.
On the other side of the field, in the number 8, in Millie Elliott, and the hooker for New South Wales girls, Olivia Higgins. In the back row, you got Kezzy Apps, Yasmin Meigs, and Lachlan Scrum. In the number 13, Olivia Koenig. On the interchange bench, you got Keely Nizza.
Scoop, can I just break? Can I just say, Scoop, I'm going to interrupt you, mate. I got nothing to say. I just want to interrupt you.
Continuing on, in the 16, you got Rima Butler, and rounding out the 17, Tegan Berry. On the reserves, you got Quincy Dodd, Corbin Baxter, and rounding out the reserves in Hannah Southwell. And your match officials so far, so the middle referee will be Belinda Sharp. The touches haven't been confirmed yet. So the bunker official is Adam G again.
And by Jolly by Jingo.
Is coached by John Strange.
John Strange. I wouldn't mind having to go at John Strange to be our coach, Scoop. What do you reckon?
He's the current coach for the men's Rooster side.
No, the women's Rooster side, mate.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Women's Rooster side.
Wouldn't you think he'd like to coach a men's side?
I think he would, yeah.
Yeah, why not just go and give him a talk to when you see him. When you see him next, just have a chat with him and say, come on, mate, come over the Dragons. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute, Jess. We're not there yet. We'll talk about John Strange's son making the State of Origin side.
Hold your horses, Jay. Crikey.
Yeah. So what do you think in this game, Scoop? Can the Queensland girls take one of them off you? They normally win the last game.
No, I hate to say it, Big T, to to make you drown your sorrows with alcohol or something. I think it's going to be a clean sweep to New South Wales, 3-0.
Yeah. Is that because Nathan Cross is their coach?
Maybe. I don't know.
No, you can't. No, Scoop, no. It's because there's not enough Dragons players in that side. There's the
No,
problem.
I think after losing the experience of Ali Brigginshaw, I think that's pretty much hindered you guys.
Yeah, we'll see what happens on Thursday night. But before then, this is a Wednesday night. State of Origin. Big news in the New South Wales side, Scoop. Mitchell Moses out. Ethan Strange in.
And also the other big key in too, Big T, which you missed, Matt Burton has also been called up from the Bulldogs.
Yes, he has. That's right, exactly right.
Strange on the bench.
Yeah. Yeah, and going back to the girls' side, they are big, huge outs, those girls. I'll run through the Queensland side, Scoop, and you can do the New South Wales side. Carlin Pong at the back, Selwyn Cobbo, Robert Toyer, Hammershai, Tabu, Fido in the centres, JJ Fafita on the other. Isn't he playing well, JJ Fafita? Cameron Munster and Sam Walker, other halves, Thomas Flegler, Harry Grant, and Tino Fa'asumala'awi in the front row. Reuben Cotter, Kurt Capewell, and Max Plath lost the scum. It was a big in for me. Britton Neokora, Lindsay Collins, Patrick Carrigan, and Trent Liero. Ezra Mam comes into the side over Luke Walsh. He missed out on the side. Gehamat Shibasaki and Finny Fuiaki is the Queensland side. Not much surprises in that side. Scoop was pretty much picked itself.
So, Big T, I am hearing murmurs going through the Queensland camp. Cameron Munster might not be fit to play.
Oh, that's all a ruse. It's all a ruse. It's Queensland playing their games like they always do. They always try to trick New South Wales with some sneaky little play. Yeah. Oh, that's not very nice, guy. Queenslander, I'd say. Queenslander.
Mute.
And he's going the Blues. You want to run through that New South Wales side there, Scoop?
Yes, of course I can. Lining up at fullback for the Blues, you got James Tedesco. On the wings, no changes so far in Tulatu Kula and Brian To'o. In the centres, you got Tony Starks and Stephen Crichton. I'll talk about the rumours going around for the Blues so far after I run through the lineup. Big change in the halves.
Yeah.
Nathan Cleary still the number 7 for the Blues, and the change for the Blues, it was previously Mitchell Moses the 6, but now it's Ethan Strange with Mitchell Moses out with the calf issue. In the front row, you got Mitchell Barnett and Big Anna Fanua-Blake making his debut. So you got Anna Fanua-Blake, Ethan Strange, and Talatu Kula making their debut so far. In the second row, you got Hudson Young, Ahamala Akalawatu, and locking the scrum in the number 13, the captain for New South Wales, Isaiah Yo. On the interchange bench, you got Cam Murray, another debutant in Victor Radley in the number 15, Jacob Saifidi in 16, another player which is tipped to make their debut, or pretty much has been confirmed to make their debut, is Blake Rayleigh in the 17. And then in the 18th man, you got Casey McLean. And player that's been called up since there's a change in the halves, Matt Burton to be the 19th man. On the reserves, you got Dylan Lucas. Your match officials for the game is in the middle is Ashley Klein. For your touches, it's Matt Nguyen and Phil Henderson. And your bunker official is Chris Butler. And the Blues is coached by Laurie Daly.
And Queensland are coached by the great Billy Slater. There's been a lot of comment about this New South Wales side, and Laurie Daly hasn't got a clue. Have you heard that, going around, Scoop?
I have been hearing rumors going around about Laurie Daly having no clue. I would not be surprised after this series is finished. Laurie Daly would no longer be the coach for New South Wales, because he has only won one series in who gosh knows how many that he coached. But Big D, the rumours I want to talk about New South Wales going around is Stephen Crichton might get dropped within half an hour before kickoff for Matt Burton to be in the centres.
What?
That's going around.
That's a big one, Scoop. That's a big call.
And Dylan Lucas could be coming onto the 6-man bench if that happens. So watch this.
What do you think about Casey Maguire making his debut for New South Wales?
You mean Casey McLean?
Oh, yes. Yeah, Casey McLean, I'm sorry. I'm still with Laurie. Laurie thinks it's Casey Maguire. He doesn't know who he's got.
I think Laurie Daly, I don't think he's going to be the coach for the Blues beyond this series.
Well, Alan Johnson said he might have tendered his resignation. I'm not sure whether he did or not, saying he's not going to coach New South Wales next year. But you've got a perfect person standing in the wings to come and replace Laurie Daly as New South Wales coach, haven't you, Scoop?
Yes, we got Ivan Cleary, who could be 100%. The next coach.
Oh, he that's right, Guy. I didn't know why he didn't get picked to replace Moses, but yeah. Anyhow, well, there's the Queensland Sky. What are your hang on. Yeah, I got played twice. How's that? Battles and clashes in this game, Scoop. What are you looking forward to?
I know you're going to hate me for this, Big T, but I'm going to say Battle of the Halves. Because you got Ethan Strange his debut for New South Wales, but you also got, for the Queensland, you got Sam Walker making his debut. And you got fairly experienced halves pretty much guiding the
Munster and Cleary,
side of the field. So I reckon it's going to be a clash of the halves tomorrow night.
Clash of the halves. What are we going for? A quick one here. New South Wales assistant coaches, Cordnott, White, and King. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good New South Wales players. I like them. Yeah, I reckon so too. Laurie Daly can't coach.
No, he can't.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe it might be Bellamy after he retires. Not too sure, but I think he's got the health issues he's got to worry about first. He might get one series, just to give him one series. You know what I mean? So
I am hearing rumours going. Slater might be taking over to Craig Bellamy for the Melbourne job.
Ooh, that'll be good for Melbourne, I think. Yeah, that's right. I did hear that. Flano said he's only going to go assistant coaches now. He doesn't want that. He doesn't want the headache of having to do the whole lot. And it has changed from when he did in the mid-15. I mean, mid-10s. I'm sorry. It has changed since then. But I told you earlier, Thurman, that he's given up, mate. He's just given up. He doesn't want to come anymore. Everyone send him a message saying, Jag, get back on the show. We want you back. Send him a DM, something. Put it on his Facebook page. James Peter saying Ethan Staines will carve it up. I'm sure he will play well. But, yeah, Nathan Cleary, he hasn't done a lot in State of Origin. I'm sorry, Scoop. He hasn't quite made State of Origin. Hasn't quite made State of Origin his own yet, Scoop.
Hun?
Yeah. Nathan Cleary hasn't made State of Origin his own yet.
No, he has not. I don't think he ever will, because he's got 2 more series to try to make it his own before he leaves for England. Because I am hearing rumours that Nathan Cleary could be going to England to join up with his partner, who is at the beginning of her soccer career, or football they call it over there.
Yep.
While Nathan's pretty much kind of in his prime to late rugby league career. So I am hearing rumours that he's going to be looking at going into the Super League after him and his father's contract finishes up at the Panthers. So the Panthers might be going through a whole roster rebuild.
Wow. Yes. That's a great thing for Queensland to do, to have Jay Arrow up with the team. Jai Arrow up with the team. That's absolutely fantastic. It's only going to give them more fire. Same as what happened last year with Cameron Munster. More fire. So Jai Arrow in and around the team tomorrow. That's pretty good. He'll be up there game day too, so he'll be there game day as well. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I did see him, and he does look a lot happier. He stopped chewing birdseed, I think. And Jack's saying he'll be back Sunday, and boy, do we need him back. Thurman's going to be happy. You're coming back, Jag. We all miss you. And Guy, you always bludgeon. He just wants the time off.
We are running out.
Jess, mate, Jess, Jess, if you comment in the comments, you can't enter the $75 draw. Where everyone else can, you can come
it's only panel members can't enter.
Yes. Your mum's in there, Scoop, somewhere, but how is your mum anyway, Scoop?
No comments, still mad at me.
Oh no, still mad at you. What happened to that one that I had? Oh, just to bring up a quick one, Jamie Chapman done a Channel 9. She started on Channel 9. She dressed like that, and the comments that came out about Jamie Chapman were absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
That was absolutely terrible what people were saying. They had to shut down the comments on one of the posts. It's absolutely she's a beautiful woman. She didn't need that bullshit going on about her.
She's a stunner.
She's a stunner. That's right. Yeah, but you keep that to yourself, mate. Like you don't go around saying things like that. That's terrible. What was said. I'm going to share a quick one with you here. Share screen. No, it's not that one. There it is. I just wanted to bring this up. New South Wales and Queensland over the years. Somebody's sending me a message. Queensland are 25-16 or something ahead. So we're doing pretty good. And look at that. Between 99 and 2006. Do you remember those years? Do you remember those years, mate?
Which one?
Those 8 years in a row. Do you remember them?
I hate to say it, I was born during those years. I was growing up watching the Queensland win back to back times 8 in a row.
Yeah, Toby Pascal-Catesman plays 50th game for us. That's pretty good.
Milestone. So far, there's only
just
been...
to say, the comments on Jamie Sapfield were absolutely disgusting. 100%. It was terrible. Yeah, you go online, you'll find what they cover. You don't want to know. It's just terrible. And Jag met Chapo. Says she's a lovely lady. She's a lovely girl. And what was that? Jag's comment popped up at the worst time. Big T, yes, it did. I apologise. Anyhow, I think that's my
Furman,
last.
that's a private matter, mate.
It's my last slide. Oh no, actually, I've got some other slides here. I've got some other. Dragons had their fan day last weekend, and there was a few photos came up. There we go. I've got this young fella walking through the crowd in his red V. Hopefully, we can do him proud this weekend. But he was down there at the Centre of Excellence. Bruce Gordon, Centre of Excellence. Someone stole the excellence off the end. Went up to the excellence. Bruce Gordon Centre of Excellence. Anyway, I hope there were sausage sizzles down there because I can't see one in those 4 tents there. Where's the sausage sizzle? Hopefully there was a sausage sizzle. Another young bloke looks like he's getting a paint-on tattoo with his Dragon's ball. He's had that for a while. It's a bit faded. Dragons making some money. Thank you very much. I do like that that NFL jersey there with the Dragons 99, and I do like that one. I might have a look. I might have a look for that one. I don't know who that guy is, but from I-98 FM, I think, hosting the day, I'd say. A couple of ladies with Scorch. Well, there's a cheerleader and a lovely lady there, again with Scorch. Scorch is all over the place. Cheerleader and Scorch playing putt-putt golf. I don't know if you can see the ball. And there's Val. He must be hurting after last weekend. He didn't have a good game. There's Hame Stella signing his autograph for one of our Dragon sisters. I think I do know that lady, but I can't think of her name. Dylan Egan with maybe a future Dragon. Helen Gahu with a couple of supporters. He looks like Nathan Blacklock, that bloke.
He does.
It's not Nathan Blacklock, but I-98 FM. We'll give them a plug. There's one of the ladies getting a jersey signed, but looks like Gutho. Atkinson with maybe one of our future NRLW stars. Cookie. Oh, his wife won't like that. Anyway, there you go. That was the Centre of Excellence Day down at the Bruce Gordon Centre of Excellence. He doesn't want to talk about it. Any Queenslander I like. Thanks, mate. You're an absolutely fantastic guy. I'm a POM too. So do you like me for that?
I'm a POM too, Big T, so on my dad's side of the family.
Are you?
Yeah.
We might be related somewhere down the track, just like all the American presidents. They're all related, apparently. They've all got a common ancestor, except for one. Do you know which one it is?
No.
Donald Trump. He hasn't got no ancestors. He's a new one. He's a new breed. Where did Scoop go? Scoop's left me. Put me up on the big screen. Oh, look at that mess in the corner, Scoop. Come back here. I've got to get rid of that mess. Guys say fire up New South Wales. I think so too. They do. And what was the last slide I had here? Oh, the last slide was Andrew Abdo. Got a few good years at the New South Wales, the rugby league and the NRL. Brought us through COVID, all through the lie years. So good luck, Andrew Abdo with Tennis Australia. And yes, I do sound fully Australian because I was come to Australia when I was 7. And I got picked on that much for being a pommy. My accent needed to change. So it changed pretty quick. I copped a few bashings when I first came to Australia. Those bloody Aussie kids. I don't know. Skippy the bush kangaroo. All of you. Skippy the bush kangaroo.
Skippy the bush kangaroo.
I was actually watching Skippy the other day. And Skippy was he was firing a rifle. Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about that before, Thur. I don't think there's many hanging around. Many would do it, but we're talking Peter
not
Parr.
really. I am hearing rumors that it could be Peter V'landys, could be the new CEO of Rugby League.
What's his role now?
Chairman, I think.
Chairman,
Rugby League chairman.
I suppose, yeah, that's right, yeah. Yeah. You gotta say, and your probs deserve it, Big T. Yeah, fair enough. All right. We've gone through the teams, we've gone through the lower grades, we've gone through Jersey flag, we've gone through the Queensland, New South Wales stuff, Queensland State of Origin.
Hey, Big D, I'll send you the photos, to put up on the big screen. What do you
want to put up, son?
We'll keep talking. Of me.
What do we want to talk about? We talked about rugby league. We talked about what's coming up on the big screen, son. Tell us.
Hang on. For access, I'll send you. I'm not sure.
What are you sending me?
Hang on, be patient. Crackies.
How are you sending it to me?
I'm going to do it for Messenger.
Okay, hurry up.
I don't know if we showed these on the FOD after Vegas. I can't
Tell
remember.
me what it is.
Photos of me with the Flanders.
Oh, we've seen it. We've seen them, Scoop. We've seen it. We don't need to see them again. Sure. Maybe next week we'll run through your Vegas holiday next Tuesday night.
I couldn't remember. Sorry, it's been a while.
I know the suspense, Annie. I don't know. We like to build things up on this show, but we'll build it up. And
pretty much it's only Big D and I taking over since.
Oh, no, they'll all be back. I'm sure. Jag's coming back. Jag will be back Sunday. He'll be hosting the Sunday show. Don't forget, Jag and Scoop and Billy on Thursday night are calling the NRLW State of Origin number 3. We'll just take a quick listen to this.
All right, Dragons fans, before we rip into this week's game, let's talk about a local business that absolutely knows how to get the job done. If you're running a warehouse, moving locations, upgrading your storage, or staring down the barrel of a lease make good, you need the team at Complete Warehouse Solutions. These guys aren't some big city outfit who don't know the area. They're family owned, based right here in Lake Illawarra, servicing the Illawarra and beyond. And when they say complete, they mean complete. New warehouse fit out, they'll measure it, design it, supply it, and install your pallet racking and shelving properly. Safe, compliant, and built to last. Relocating, they'll dismantle your racking, transport it, and rebuild it at the new site so you're back up and running faster than a Dragon's backline shift. End of lease and the landlord wants it back to bare bones? No dramas. They'll strip it out, repair it, repaint it, clean it, leave it looking like you were never there. And here's the smart bit. They even buy back quality used racking and storage systems. So instead of wasting money, you might actually put some back in your pocket. It's tough work, it's hands-on, it's industrial, and it's done by locals who take pride in doing it right. So if your warehouse needs muscle, experience, and a team that won't muck you around, get onto Complete Warehouse Solutions. Because just like the Dragons, when the pressure's on, you want the right team beside you. Complete Warehouse Solutions, your one-stop shop for getting the job done.
Oh, sorry. Complete Warehouse Solutions. Call them on 4257 or 1930 or 0417 223 409. I can nearly do that without looking at it. I can do this part without looking at it. Contact Jeff at completews.com.au. Okay, Scoop. A Blue Chew sponsor. I'm looking at sponsors at the moment. There's a couple that I'm talking to in the next couple of months that might come on board. So hopefully we'll get that going. But I think Scoop wants me to play this for him, and he's got something special.
Welcome back to
Scripty do.
another episode of the good, the bad, and the ugly from where I go through each of the after each rounds of the NRL competition and pick out a good, bad, and the ugly. So the good from round 12 is the standout Bulldogs v Melbourne. Bulldogs overcoming Melbourne through their dangerous attack from the back line. From the back line to the front line, they just overpowered Melbourne, kind of very quickly demolished Melbourne. The bad. Ugh. Big T, you and I better keep hanging our heads in shame. Is the Dragons.
I'm not ashamed, mate. I'm not ashamed, mate. I'm proud. I'm proud. I'm proud to be a Dragon.
The bad from round 12 is the woeful signs of the Dragons with their back five, back seven, just getting feel like they've out of sync and out of touch. But the forwards so far have been absolutely smashing it for the Dragons. Can the Dragons pick up their first win against the Broncos, or will it be another loss to the Dragons? And the ugly. Well, there's a few things I want to point out for ugly. So, the overall quality of some of the orange affected matches, the low scoring match clash between the Manly Sea Eagles and the Gold Coast Titans has split fittings. It was a close but gritty footy game. And the other ugly, which I'm going to point out, is the rugby league is getting around Shy Arrow after he announced effective immediate retirement from the game after he was diagnosed with motor neurons disease. So, on behalf of the Mad Dragons podcast and the rugby league community, Shy Arrow, our love and thoughts go out to you and your family as you continue to fight the devastating effects that motor neuron disease.
Yeah, exactly
So
right.
back to Sunday commentary, Big T.
Ugly disease, motor neuron, no cure. But they are working on it. They're talking about calcium and build-ups in the brain that are causing these illnesses in people, these diseases in people. Okay, we'll just quickly go through these other games. The Sharks and Manly at Ocean Projects Arena or whatever it's called.
Shark Park
Stadium.
or Sharknado.
Shark Park. Yeah, Pepsi Park. Endeavour Park.
Bermuda Triangle.
What it was to give them money, they call it after their park. So, carry on. Sorry, Sharks and Eagles. What do you reckon?
At the moment, the Eagles have been flying high, and Sharks, they've got a few players leaving at the end of the season for the Sharks. So the confirmed out for the Sharks beyond the season is Ramian, Katoa, McGuinness. I'm going to have to go with Manly Sea Eagles by 6 to 12 points.
A huge out in this game.
Is Nico Hines.
No, Nico. What's his name? Nohahai Puru. One of the Puru boys, both at Cronulla now.
Peru.
That's him. He's out. I think the Manly will be too strong for Fogarty.
Yeah.
Fogarty's just been super good for him. All right, next game.
No turbo, no troubles.
No, I don't think so. Not anymore. I think they passed the no turbo, no win game. Newcastle and Parramatta up at McDonald Jones Stadium.
Am
I boring you?
Few key ins for Para. And not many outs. The only big out for Para is Mitchell Moses and Junior Paulo. Two big outs for Para. Not really many ins. I'm going to have to go. Para fans can hate me for this, but I'm going to go Newcastle Knights. Only if Callum
Newcastle
Ponga,
Knights. I think Go on, sorry.
only if Ponga gets through Origin Game 1 fit and healthy with no injuries, no than Nichols or anything. I think that I think
What the
Newcastle
hell?
is too strong.
What the? I didn't want to come on because of his stupid haircut. Look at him. Hey? No, I'm just kidding. You got a haircut, Jag? What is it? You laugh?
It's
What's
only
he crying?
brief,
What's
but
he
I'm just
doing?
saying hello.
Oh, were you at
No.
a party or something?
No,
No. Do you want to go through these games with us, or you're not here long enough?
I probably won't be on for a few minutes. I still think Newcastle will win this one. Obviously, it depends if Caitlin Ponga does back up from Origin. They do have options if he does not back up, though. I expect Fletcher Sharp maybe to go to fullback. But I still think Newcastle will be far too good.
All right, Tigers and the Bulldogs. Matt Burton.
Tigers.
Tigers, you go straight up against Tigers,
Yeah.
are
Let
you?
him finish.
Matt Burton returning from State of Origin duty.
3 big ins for the Tigers.
3 bigs in for the Tigers. Go through them.
Fuller, Torres out, back. Tigers by plenty.
I'm going to go Tigers by 20.
Tigers by 20. And a new haircut, Jag. It's Guy.
No, I haven't had a haircut.
He's meant to be working.
Not
Get
me.
back to work. And Lego Man. Oh, too funny. Okay, I think Tigers in this one, Scoop.
Yeah, I'm going to go Tigers.
Okay, Storm and Roosters. This will be a big one, I think. A big game. Storm got
Storm.
players backing up from Origin. Roosters have got Teddy backing up and Walker backing up from Origin. Victor Radley backing up from Origin.
Robert Toya.
Did Angus Lindsay Collins backing up from Origin. Spencer Leniu. Spencer Leniu back the side? No, he didn't.
No, Robert Toya.
Robert Toya, there you go. I think the Roosters in this one. What do you reckon?
I'm going to
Melbourne.
go Roosters.
Roosters. 2 Roosters.
I'm going to go Melbourne at home. All depends if they need Munster and Grant though to back up. Munster and Grant don't back up, they won't win. But I still think Melbourne.
I'll come back to that one. Raiders and Cowboys. This will be a good game too. Raiders have been up and down. Cowboys are flying high. What do you think of this game?
Hudson Young and Ethan Strange will back up for Canberra.
Yeah.
Cowboys, just Ruben Cotter, I think it is.
Yeah, Ruben
Cotter.
I'm going to go Cowboys.
Yeah.
Cowboys good
in
form.
Canberra,
Cowboys.
Jorio Stadium. Cowboys, I think the Cowboys will be too strong. Do you rate the Storm?
No.
There we go. Back to
We
that
missed
game.
one.
Jags left us. He's in trouble. I heard
We
his
missed
mum.
one.
What are you doing? What's that?
We missed one.
You
We
okay
missed
after
the
that one?
Penrith Warriors.
Oh, there we go. Penrith Warriors. Dylan Edwards not getting selected in State of Origin. They're saying that Nathan Cleary won't play. He's in the extended bench. What do you think? Casey McLean's also in the extended bench. Brian Toto, will they play?
Depending if they get through Niggles and Cooks and Crunnings, probably I'm gonna say no. So I'm gonna go up the Wars.
Up the Wars. They've also who they got?
Roger Tuivasa-Sheck has pretty much played his last game.
Yeah, he's gone. That's right. Yeah,
he's
Capewell. Capewell, and who else is it in the New Zealand side? In State of Origin?
Pretty much
Barnett.
Capewell.
Barnett? I'm not sure. Anyway, they're not backing up. They're not even named in the side. Luke Capewell and whoever else it was. All right, going back to the
Warriors.
Dragons game. Here we go, Scoop. Have a look at that. What do you reckon about that? how everybody else, everyone in the comments, let us know how they're going to go. Any saying Penrith in a close one in that game. Larry Flex got Sharks, Knights, Tigers, Roosters, Raiders, Panthers, and Dragons. NK, I'm not sure. And NK. That's right. No, it is. Okay, this game, Scoop. Do we get it? Do we have a chance?
I'm going to have to say, I know you're going to hate me for this, Big T. I'm going to have to say no, unfortunately. Brisbane have been flying under the radar.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go Brisbane by 4.
No, they're all too old. They've got old halves, right? Reynolds and Hunt, too old.
Mam's young.
They're not going to. Not Mam. I'm talking about Mam. I think Reece Walsh will cut us up. We've got to stop him. We've got to stop Reynolds. We've got to stop them all. I'm going to Dragons by 4 because I'm positive. It's a positive show. We're talking positives here. So, yeah. Dragons by 4. Setu 2 and Matt Feeney to get tries. And yeah, hopefully, I'll put $10 on it, guy. Put $10 on it. Gamble responsibly. Okay, New South Wales women's game. Origin women's game. Scoop. You said the New South Wales will win that one.
Yeah, I'm going to go New South Wales by 6. It'll be a close margin like the other 2 games were.
I think that will be too close. But I think Queensland will win this one, as they normally do, win the third one. You're not going to get a clean sweep. No clean sweeps. No clean sweeps. Yeah, again, Toby Katzman's 50th NRL game. It'll be good for him. And we'll get rid of that. We'll put that back up. Well, I think we'll leave it there, Scoop.
Yeah, may as well.
You're going to go New South Wales in the men's as well. I'm going Queensland, so there's no use talking about that. We know what's going on. I'm sure Jag will be back when he gets out of trouble. Hopefully he didn't get in too much trouble. Yeah, thanks for joining us, James. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Thanks for watching the show. Absolutely fantastic having you with us. When you comment, your name will go into the draw for $75 in round 19. Dragons, Broncos. We've trailed them 25-22. But hopefully this time around, we'll get them up in Queensland. I think it's 15-11 or 13-11 in Queensland. So, yeah, there you go. Tell your mum about the show. I'm going to end the show in a different way because you can't play the Muppets. So I'll end the show in a different way. Tell your mum about the show. Dragons for life. Red V's a part of me. And as we always say, come on, Dragons fans! Fire up!